I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott and White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor, Scott and White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor, Scott and White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor, Scott and White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor, Scott and White Health, changing cancer care for life.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and a help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work, the physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry. Is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
pride myself to be part of it.
To the clear. He passes it straight one. Straight one.
That was amazing.
Oh my God.
CC immediately just having dominant control here.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
it's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon Spitzer Court at historic Cardinal Gym. We're on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in Athens, Texas. The 12th-ranked Lady Cardinals will take on the Panola College Phillies in a Region 14 Conference women's contest. The Lady Cardinals are 19-5 overall, 9-3 in conference play. Panola is 13-11 overall, 6-5 in conference play. I'm Benny Rogers. I'm joined by Tim Howard. As I bring Tim in here, Tim, we got two of the hottest teams in the league coming in here. The Lady Cardinals have won 6 straight, and Panola has won 5 straight.
Yeah, there is not a lot of room for error between these two. I mean, because Panola, you're right, they've gotten hot, but Trinity Valley has shown that determined, never say die attitude, and they've got it going and have had so for over the last 3 weeks now.
Well, they have. And the thing I like about the Lady Cardinals, Tim, is we look back at this 6-game win streak that they're on. Here are the point totals that they've given up. 25, 65, 54, 56, 52, and 38. That will win you a region championship right there.
That'll do it. And they have made the defense a priority. And as a result of that, it's opened up to great things on the offensive side of the ball, mainly with the likes of adding a couple of fresh players that have helped things along as well. So they're really starting to fire on all pistons.
And speaking of one of those fresh players, Amani Jenkins, who Tim's referring to, she's played now in 4 games since her return. In Wednesday's 104-38 win at Coastal Bend, she had 9 three-pointers on her way to a 34-point performance.
Yeah, we've seen her get hot behind that line, but 9. That is really torching it, and she's only getting better as we continue to see her getting, 4 games in. 4 games. So, I mean, usually we talk about, working out the bugs and all that in the early going, but she's going to be fresh down the stretch.
There's no doubt about it. While she's not in basketball playing shape yet, she's going to have fresh legs down this key part of the season where a lot of these players on teams, all the teams, are going to have tired legs to some degree.
Absolutely. And so Region 14 is certainly adding up to be a lot of fun down the stretch. By the way, a two-way tie up top with TVCC, who earlier this month was a crazy stretch of the imagination to think they'd get there.
Well, we were talking last Wednesday night before the game, they went over Angelina here at home, that if they lost Angelina, they'd be down 3 games and pretty much out of a chance to win a 31st conference title in 33 years. As you see the standings there in front of you.
And it's flipped now. I mean, Trinity Valley back on top. Angelina is right there tied with TVCC. Kilgore only half a game back, actually. They haven't played as many. So
and Kilgore has a win over the Lady Cardinals to their credit here at Cardinal Gym.
Yeah, so there's a big one on that was big in that. So when you think about it, man, this has been so much fun and so much high blood pressure, high-flying accuracy, if you will. I mean, it's just been fun and scary all at the same time. But, again, unyielding determination by the Lady Cardinals and just never quitting, continuing to battle, and here they are.
Well, we said it the last couple of times out. We feel like they weathered a storm when they just had the 7 players early on this season. That you got through the roughest part of the schedule and got through basically unscathed. Now, they had some losses, but it could have gone a lot further down south. And the Lady Cardinals did a great job of keeping it to the point to where now the ship is steadied, I should say. And now that they've got a chance, Tim, to win a 31st conference title in 33 years.
Yeah, if that's in front of you, you still have everything to play for. And by the way, not just 7 players, but a variety of those 7. Because, every time it would look like Trinity Valley is about to add an 8th, well, they didn't make it to game day. If someone would pull something, trip, ankle, ACLs.
And we've talked about getting Imani Jenkins back on the squad, but getting Kiara Sanderlin back was huge. And they didn't think that was going to happen this season, quite honestly. And when that happened, it's like bonus and found money that you had on your hands.
Absolutely. And Kiara has done amazing work. Of course, Lydia Mwamba has been there the whole time, and April Edwards, they've battled these guys.
They've been the glue. There's no doubt about it. But Lydia, we've talked about many times about how last year on a sophomore-laden team as a freshman, she played she was a role player, and this year she's been asked to be a leader, and she's accepted that challenge.
Yeah, and here we are looking up in February, which doesn't this not even feel like February? We got the 70s, and now Trinity Valley is right where they need to be.
Well, the Lady Cardinals are off this coming Wednesday night, so this is their final game in February. Then we're down to March of the season, and then that's just crazy that the season's flown by that quickly.
Showtime coming here with just a few moments away. Trinity Valley here on Alumni Day. It's going to be a big
It is, and I've seen
day.
several former Lady Cardinals here. They're expecting maybe as many as 18 former Lady Cardinals back. I know I've seen Van Treese Williams, who played for Joe Curl's team in 1991. I've seen Courtney Calave, who played for Kurt Butke's national championship team here in 1994, and Kiana Flax, who played on the 2012 national championship team, is back. I've seen those 3 young ladies, and there are others here, but those are the 3 that I've actually seen and spoken to.
It's a fun afternoon going to be happening here around afternoon. We'll look forward to that.
We'll look at the numbers, Tim, real quick. The Lady Cardinals coming averaging 80.3, giving up 60.5. Panola comes in. They like to keep the game in the 60s. They're averaging 66.3 and giving up 65.3. The first meeting between these 2 teams, the Lady Cardinals won that one 69-56 at Carthage.
You brought up a great point about a different style of play here. They're not going to shoot the big threes unless they change everything.
And how many times we've seen that? We've talked about it downplaying a team's three-point ability, and they come in here and hit 15.
That's right. And they're only shooting 10 a game, 10.2 a game, and hitting 3.2. So
well, let's turn it over to the public address announcer for the pregame ceremonies, the national anthem, and the starting lineups here on this Saturday afternoon at Leon's Pitcher Court at historic Cardinal Gym.
Alumni game on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College. Today's matchup is between Panola College and Trinity Valley Community College. At this time, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your head covers. as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. The
Like
Cardinal
always, the Cardinal Regiment doing a
Regiment.
great job with the national anthem. Now we have the starting lineups.
And now introducing the starting lineups for the Panola Phillies. From Nacogdoches, number 2, Nicaelan Wells.
Wells is averaging 8.8 points a
From
game. He
Senegal,
hits 7
number
three-pointers.
5, Awa Fran.
Fawn is averaging 15.9 points a game, and she's got 22
Louisiana, number 12,
three-pointers.
John A. Southall.
Southall is averaging
From
9.4 points a game, and she's got
number
16
32, Paige
three-pointers.
Taylor. And from Shreveport, Louisiana, number 42, Destiny Moore.
The Phillies are coached by Chelsea Hudson. In her first year at Panola, she was at TJC for the national championship run in 2022, and prior to that was assistant coach at Panola College for Eddie Cotter, athletic director here at Trinity Valley.
Cards. From the Congo, number 1, Liddy Muamba.
Liddy's averaging 18.6 a game and has 32 three-pointers.
Number 2,
Kennedy Davis has got 33 pointers and averaging 8.5 points a game.
Number 10, Kiera Sanderson.
Kiera Sanderson is averaging 12.8 a game, and she's got 7 three-pointers.
Number 11,
Bree Baxter's averaging 10 points and 6.1 rebounds a game.
Number 23,
And Maddie Bush is averaging 6.7 points a game, 5.1 rebounds, and she's got 7 three-pointers. Lady Cardinals are coached by Precious Ivy in her 15th year. She is 119 and 14 overall. Folks, it is Region 14 Conference basketball. It is Trinity Valley. It is Panola. It is a Saturday afternoon at Leon Spencer Court at Historic Cardinal Gym. And with the call of the game, it is Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Looking forward to this today. Glad to have you along here as Trinity Valley and Angelina are knotted up at the top of Region 14. So glad to have you joining us here as this one should be a fun one. You mentioned Trinity Valley coming in. They've won 6 straight.
6 straight. Panola has won 5 straight. One of those was a non-conference game, but they've beaten Coastal Bend, Paris, East Texas Baptist JV, Kilgore, and Jacksonville. That Kilgore game they won in overtime, 97-94. They were down 21 in that game.
So they, are not going to go away quietly, kind of thing here. So glad to have you joining us here this afternoon as Trinity Valley is looking to improve to 10-3 in conference play, 20-5 on the year, coming in with that 19-5 record overall. The Valley controlling the tip, and see what they elect to do here on their opening possession. Down low, too nice, too easy.
One of the most perfect first possessions between the Lady Cardinals have in a while.
Yeah, that was well designed and well executed. Too nice, too easy, 2 points for Wamba. Coming out with that tenacious defense here. Really working. Trying to go over the top. Baxter says, it's not going to work.
Bree Baxter says, no, thank you.
Running the floor is Sanderline. Doesn't get it to fall. Trying to measure her steps and missed the layup. Quickly back down the floor. Here come the Phillies. Teardrop not going to fall, but taken away by Taylor. And the basket is good on the pass to Southall.
Yeah, Southall has averaging 9.4 points a game, and you see why there. He's got a very nice soft touch there on that small, short jumper. There was a chance for Lady Cardinals, though, to build on a 2-0 lead after getting the turnover and missing the layup.
Out top they go. Davis on the drive left. She'll set it back up. Still plenty of time on the clock. Wamba inside drives. Hard off the back. Too hard off the window. Here come the Phillies. Left it short on the other end. So too hard, too soft.
Not a shooting exhibition from close range just yet.
Wamba inside. There's a drive. The left hand is good.
Nice move by Maddie Bush.
Yeah, Maddie going high off the backboard, putting it through. Good start. Good take that time, trying to overcome a slow start. Oh. Sanderlin trying to pick that one off there. Last touch by the Lady Cards.
So they say.
8 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Wamba jumps around. Here comes Liddy up and good with the layup with the right hand.
Lady Cardinal defense creating offense there, Tim. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that was about as good as you can do it there. Perfect timing. Goes and makes a steal. It's a 6-2 lead for Trinity Valley here. Working around that perimeter. And we talked about in the pregame, they really like to pound it down low, as you see there. Now a shot off the rack. Back up. Another chance at it. 3 times the Lady.
You can't give up 3 rebounds.
Paige Taylor. 6-4 after that one. Yeah, that's an opportunity to turn and burn there, but they did not execute the rebound. Working around the left side, Kiera into Baxter. Or Darren or to take that shot. 7 on the shot clock. They let it go. And 1 and done.
Yeah, Panola's dominating the boards on both ends, quite honestly.
Nice look underneath, and it is a tie game at the 6:38 mark.
That's too easy. Lady Cardinals haven't been giving up many easy buckets the last 3 or 4 games, so that was a good look there for the Phillies, getting wide open.
Yeah, that came with just quick ball movement. Lady Cards kind of fell asleep at the wheel there. Sanderlin with the dish off, and Wamba gets the point. Sanderlin gets the assist.
Liddy with 6 points now.
She's got 6 of the 8 here. Nearly 4 minutes gone by in the first period.
Lady Cardinals have got to maintain the defensive pressure.
And a moving screen going to be called here.
Yeah, that's going to go against Taylor.
Yeah, Paige Taylor picking up the offensive foul.
First sub coming in for Panola, Maylene Gill.
And Gill coming on, and also into the ball game will be Triana Kopic. Triana out of Troop, Texas, not too far away from us here.
Lady Cardinals with the same 5 started the game on the floor.
Very methodical here, trying to find a entry level. Baxter had pretty good position, but it was going to be a tough pass. Driving shot block. Baxter keeps it alive. The kick out, the shot, no good. Following it though is Bush. Down low, Davis on the baseline.
Got trapped.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Baxter left baseline, moves a little to her right. Now going to be fouled in the act of shooting.
Pretty good job of the Lady Cardinals. They were very patient that time. A little too patient, I almost thought. But now they look at this on offense. Look what you got coming out on the floor now.
About to see some firepower entering the contest.
Edwards, Jenkins, and KJ. I mean, that's bringing a lot of offense onto the floor right there.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I got to update my stat sheet. I had Imani at 4.5 a game. I think that was after 1 game. But she had, like you said the other night, 27 on threes alone.
Right, and she's averaging 9.8 on the season now.
She's really stepping it up in the last couple of ball games. And boy, what a bonus to have.
Sometimes it's like found money.
I'm telling you, yeah. Baxter's first free throw is good.
Bree's first point of the contest.
So on the floor right now. Baxter done a little accessory change there. Put something in the sock. Missed the second one, but in with the rebounds, KJ. Kennedy Johnson going across to Davis. Imani directing traffic. Pulls up, right side for three, rattles, no good. Edwards will pull it down.
Eddie Cardinal's doing a better job of getting on the boards this last couple of trips, too.
Going left. Edwards spins, regathers and scores. Nice touch.
What a nice move by April Edwards down low inside the paint.
April Edwards getting her first points of the game. And a charge drawn by Baxter. Well, she paid the price for it, but
she did, but she earned it.
Yeah, she's one of the best at it. I mean, she will set those feet knowing it's coming.
On some of those young ladies, you've got to be prepared to take it because you know it's coming.
Little wince as she goes down the floor, but always plays with a lot of joy on her face. Imani. Well, I know I'm contested somewhat, but not
would you
enough.
like this pass? No, I think I'll take this shot.
She's like, I see you, but I will see this too going through the net. Imani Jenkins, her first basket. Lady Cards up 7 here. Starting to figure it out. Holy moly.
It's going to go off Kennedy's hands.
And a timeout coming here with the at the 4:04 mark. So we'll take our first break of the afternoon. Trinity Valley leading Panola 13-6 here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Welcome back to Leon Swisher Court at Historic Cardinal Gym. Tim, I had this thought earlier as we were talking about the alumni being back today. What it must be like to be back in this gym that there's so many great memories for most of these kids. See the red and white out there, and the level of play is still what it was when you were here and it started this tradition.
That's a good point because it hasn't changed in decades. I mean, that's Trinity Valley basketball. In fact, if you didn't see that level of defense, you'd probably be hearing it like, hey, what's going on? Let's get that decoy, you know. But that is what this program is built on, and so fun to see it all these years later.
5 on the shot clock.
7-point lead, Trinity Valley. They will take a shot and not get the shot, but the rebound is good. And then they missed another opportunity.
Bree Baxter pulls a rebound for the Lady Cards. Quick to get the ball to the offensive end.
That was a big miss there. That looked like it was on pretty much on target. There's Baxter going to the glass, drawing the foul. That's what Imani passed on a few minutes ago, or shot on. She said, there she is again. I want to get her. Nice dish, though. And we've talked about her unselfishness, too.
Oh, she has.
How great a player she is.
Definitely very been unselfish since her return. And it's made a difference on the Lady Cardinal team. There's just no question about it. And you see the kids that haven't played with her before are now starting to get that timing down a little bit with her.
It's going to be a fun ride with this team as they have really, you know, we talked about only 4 games in, but with that comes the challenge you mentioned of timing and cutting and the issue. But so far, so good. Getting better by the minute.
Bree now 2 of 3 from the free throw line early on in this contest.
First free throw is good. It's that second one, though. And overall, Trinity Valley's hitting right at 70%. So there's a steal on the full court. Now tie up. That will favor.
And possession will go to the Phillies.
Well, they had 90% of the work done there, but just did not convert all the way through there.
But Panola's been really quiet after getting their first 6 points, Tim.
Yeah, they have shut them down a little bit. Now Mana got away with a travel. Lama says, that's okay, I'm here, and she'll take it all the way down the floor, draws contact, can't get it to fall. Oh, that is Baxter up and good off the backboard.
Brianna Baxter.
Brianna doing it to it down in the paint.
Saw her have a 16-point performance on her birthday a week ago.
She's been playing better and better. Here's a steal. It's going to be Davis up and good to make it a 12-point lead. Trinity Valley up big with a timeout coming from Coach Chelsea Hudson. So we'll take a timeout. Well, keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. Trinity Valley up 12. Benny, it's all predicated on defense.
That's Lady Cardinal basketball, and it has been. We talked about since, Joe Curl was here in the early 90s and Kurt Butke run started. That's what Lady Cardinal basketball has been all about, is offensive created points off the defensive end. It hasn't been come down and run sets.
Yeah.
Kids don't like running sets. If they'll play good, hard defense here at Trinity Valley, they're going to shoot a lot of layups.
They're making it happen, and you can do so many things out of this as Trinity Valley is performing at a high level. So here comes the press out of the timeout. See how the Phillies attack.
A 5-0 spurt out of that last timeout has got the Lady Cardinals up by 12.
In trouble again. Oh, they do break the timeline, but dish underneath is going to go out of bounds off of Panola.
There's not much you need I can say, Tim. It's just defense is what it is.
Defense is cranking in it. Out of that timeout, you said it was a 12-0 run for Trinity Valley. Is that what I heard?
5-0.
5-0 out of the last timeout. See how they convert here.
I'm going to call a 5-0 run a spurt.
A little spurt. Yeah. Closing out this first, up 12. They can do some more damage here. KJ sees an opening, drive, shoot. It's going to be called on the foul, I believe.
Tim, you look up, and that's 5 team fouls against Panola and none against the Lady Cardinals. It's been a long time since we've been able to say that in this deep into a quarter.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that'll be the second foul here in the first on Kaylin Wells out of Nacogdoches. So she'll have to be careful, picking up 2 in the first. Still with 2:22 to go. First free throw is good for KJ.
Her first point of the contest.
Kennedy Johnson, 5'5" freshman out of Dallas.
7 Lady Cardinals have now scored.
That's a great stat there out of the 8 that have played so far. 2 for 2 on that trip. Trinity Valley up 26 here. So they will set Wells. She's probably going to be done, you'd think, till half, but maybe not. We'll see. She's vital to their squad.
Lady Cardinal press has really played dividends the last 5 or 6 minutes of this game.
Well, they've been working overtime for sure. Wamba giving up about 2 to 3 inches, but really being physical down in the paint.
5 on the shot clock.
Getting to the basket, going strong, hard off the board, and might have got away with steps. That's actually just avoiding a shot clock violation. Nice dish underneath. It's April Edwards with the assist. The benefactor, though.
Well, they're putting on a show now for the alumni.
They sure are, as KJ got the basket. But, boy, April made the no-look pass. Throwing it away right in front of us is Wells. Kaylin Wells.
When they're on, Tim, it's clinic. It's clinic time.
It is, and man, it's one thing to sit here and try to watch it and dissect it. It's another thing when you have those 5 swarming bodies coming at you. No hesitation, and it's taken Panola to task. Down 16 to Trinity Valley here in the final, under the final 2 minutes. Edwards goes strong, shoots, gets the roll, and up to 24-6.
April Edwards with 4 now, averaging 16.3.
In trouble. On the floor, got away with it. Here's Wells on the drive, shoots.
Gonna have to earn it at the free throw line.
Yeah, foul coming. It's going to be on Imani Jenkins. Imani will pick up her first foul of the afternoon. Kaylin will step to the free throw line, point guard here.
Lady Cardinals have outscored Panola 11-0 since the 4:04 mark.
Well, it's been a drought for Panola. They're going to try and break it here. Kaylin shooting 72% on the year. Misses the first one. What's the saying? When it rains, it pours.
And when it don't, it don't.
And I'm telling you, the drought is happening. Goes 1 of 2.
If you're the Lady Cardinals, you want to finish the quarter strong. You got less than a minute to go, but you want to have a good possession.
They handle the pressure, so still 20 on the shot clock. Going to run a little time here and work off of the some of that clock, and then try and stick the dagger at the last part. Here it comes from the right corner, not there. Rebound is taken by Destiny Moore. It's tough to press on a rebound, but they look like they almost did. 12, still 12 on the game clock here. Monty almost got a piece. Under 5 to go. Here's a shot with 2.8. It's off the mark, and that's how it ends the first quarter. 24-7. All Trinity Valley here in the first. We'll step away and give you some numbers after this as we get ready for the second quarter here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the Mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
And welcome back to Leon Spencer Court at Historic Cardinal Gym. We are about to start the second quarter of this women's contest. The Lady Cardinals up comfortably 24-7. Panola got off to an even start with the Lady Cardinals actually at the 4:04 mark. At the first media timeout, the Lady Cardinals had built a 13-6 lead. Since then, they've outscored Panola 11-1, and that's how we got to 24-7, Tim. And it was just textbook defense that last 5 minutes of that first half at least.
I'm telling you, you're looking at some of the highlights here from that first. A lot of those shots are made off of quick, decisive defensive stops. They got into the full court, down the floor. Here's Liddy going for the layup. 6 points for her in the first quarter. We just saw all 3 of her shots right under the basket. So that's going to be tough if Panola can't find a way to slow them down.
And 7 players have scored for the Lady Cardinals in that first quarter.
Amani with a great pass. Wamba.
Oh. Chance for a 3-point play there by Liddy.
Yeah, that would have been a
nice pass from Amani Jenkins.
Jenkins has been threading the needle.
Amani is a point guard playing the 4 position. and I know that sounds silly, but that's what she's really playing the 4 position for the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, that's really you see it with her ability to.
And obviously she's not being asked to post up.
Yeah, right. There's Wamba getting the basket.
She's got 8 now. Lydia does.
And 2 for 2 on that trip. Trinity Valley can hurt you in so many ways. That's the beauty of this program. Of course, the defense, as we see it on display here, Edwards going coast to coast, left hand up, and not getting at the ball.
Speaking of defense.
Oh, my goodness. Stole it right in front of him over there. Goodness gracious. Had a chance there for that 3-point play.
Needless to say, Tim, I've seen a lot of Lady Cardinal basketball over the last 40, 50 years. I mean, they got ungodly to say that now. But it just not a lot of teams in this league are willing to roll up their sleeves and play defense like the Lady Cardinals have been on a consistent basis.
Yeah, and a lot of times you got a lot of players that want the style point. They want to, stand out around the 3-point line, hit threes. But until you buckle down and are resilient, unyielding, and tenacious, and all of those things that summarize Trinity Valley defense, you're not gonna have that kind of impact.
I'd much rather have them shooting layups off of steals.
I hear that loud and clear. The result is a 21-point lead with 9.5 to go here in the second.
We mentioned the three-pointers, and Panola averages hitting 3.2 a game. Lady Cardinals only 5.7, but they have really raised that number over the last 2 weeks.
Well, 9 from one player will do that for you. Talking about Jenkins' game the other night. Speaking of Amani, she's going to, I thought that rolled off of I almost thought it rolled off the ankle of the other, but good defense working down on the floor. Not getting the result that time.
Precious told the one up here she had a better view than the other one guy did.
Is that what she said? I think
no, she didn't say that.
Body language said that. Here's Davis back into the ball game. They just keep coming. Oh, that's about the perfect time for you to take your defender away. After you get beat out top and the defender going the other way, chasing the body, left a lane to the basket.
That's the easiest bucket Panola's had in a while.
They're going to need a lot more of those. Goodness. Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Looky there. It's April Edwards, the 5'9" freshman. Well, she's unselfish, too.
What a pass. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. If we get to see that again, we got to call that one back up.
She is for real with that vision, the court awareness. Approaching the 8.5-minute mark. Here's a long three, and it will be a long rebound. Finally tracked down by Liddy. Out front to Imani. She goes strong to the basket. It's good. Imani Jenkins.
Imani with 4.
32-9 now. Trinity Valley pouring it on here in the first half. Down low. Gets the ball to roll and fall. That's Hannah Young.
Every now and then you get beat down low by somebody making a great play, and that's what Panola did that time.
We have a timeout taken here. When we come back, it'll be Sanderlin and Johnson coming into the ballgame for Trinity Valley. We'll step away in the meantime at the 7:56 mark. Trinity Valley leading Panola 32-11 on the Cardinal Sports Network.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription. Way to work. Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
And welcome back. Trinity Valley in the driver's seat of this one. I guess you could say that, Benny. 32-11. You could say they're in the driver's seat. Right?
They are, Tim. And one thing that I was busy with Precious Ivy yesterday afternoon, but one thing I've liked about this team is she concurred. You're starting to see a little killer instinct with this squad.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've seen Lady Cardinals teams that have gotten off the starts like this, but they got content. It's okay if it gets within 15 or 20. We're okay. We still got an easy win. This team is starting to get that look to where 20's not big enough for us.
Let's put them on the mat. You know, keep them on the mat. And yeah, I would agree with that wholeheartedly. They've really started playing that kind of basketball in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and they have been on an incredible run.
They're playing such great team basketball too.
Exactly. 5 on the clock. Regathers. Oh, they're going to get a double dribble there as Madison kind of lost it.
She did not.
I heard what that was.
7:30 to go. Spin to the glass. Shot. Won't go. Sanderlin muscling up. Kiera.
Boy, you're so right in saying muscling up. She just flat took that away.
Yeah, she got the better of that one. Kiera Sanderlin, 5'9" sophomore from Converse, and she's been a huge lift for a team that for the most of the season, over half the season, was playing with 6 bodies at one point.
For sure.
Oh, didn't get the road. Going strong there.
You know, we saw Kiera get off to a great start in the first 3 games she played, and they were out at the Midland WNIT in November while the Lady Cardinal, for the Lady Cardinal volleyball team was up in Hutchinson, Kansas at the national tournament. I remember watching the game at the arena and seeing her go down. I thought, oh my goodness, what more can strike this team?
Yeah, that was, but they remained through it. They were not caught unaware. They just continued to have the resolve and the wherewithal to stand the test of the storm.
And with Kiera getting her free throw on the first one there, all 8 Lady Cardinals have scored.
Drive not there.
It's got to be on the back somewhere.
I was going to say, eventually that whistle's going to blow.
I know they'll give you some leeway, but you can't just keep pushing the issue.
Maddie Bush gets the rebound, draws the foul. Lydia sit. It's going to be Bree Baxter coming back in. Brianna has had a nice few minutes last week on her birthday. Had 16 last Saturday. And she's continuing to play well. As this team remains on a 6-game winning streak. There you go, KJ. Surprised she did not go into the strike for a 3-point play, to be honest with you. There was a lot of contact.
Yeah, that's KJ's favorite move right there.
She is something to behold, too. Working with the defense, playing with her feet. Approaching the 6-minute mark here in the first half. Points are coming at a premium right now for this Panola team. 6 minutes to go in the half. They've got 11 points. And staying alive.
Nice job of driving the baseline by Southall, but they are having to work for every point they get, Tim.
Southall's got 8 of their 13. And 5 of them, 6 of her 8 have been right underneath the basket. There's a nice touch as Maddie Bush will put it through.
Maddie Bush with a little soft turnaround jumper, so here you go. Take
Absolutely.
this.
She is nice with that soft touch. 3 out, working the defense. Tapped away, almost got it. Got the whistle though.
Yep.
Looked like she had almost got around her clean.
Well, it does. Bree doesn't get the benefit of the doubt very often. I've come to realize that.
Yeah, she does draw the ire of the whistle often. Inbound underneath. Did I see that? We see the same thing. Maddie was covering her as she's going to the ball.
Well, the official just put it down. He was stood there waiting for her, and he finally just put it down and blew the whistle.
Maddie covered her as she went to inbound. I've not seen that in a while. That's the kind of defense I want. That's beautiful. Kick out for 3. Edwards pass off underneath. Sanderland with the bucket and the foul. Boy, she took that one. And finished strong after that. Foul going to be on number 24, Ellen Gu.
Tim, last Saturday night after I got home from the Angelino game, I was texting someone with part of the Lady Cardinal tradition and history. And I just told him, I said, I'm not saying anything by this, but I'm just telling you the Lady Cardinals are starting to get the look in quotations.
The look.
And they so are, Tim. It's just,
they really are.
And 4 weeks ago, I didn't like what I was seeing, and
No, and you weren't the only one. The team themselves did it, and they were traveling called.
Peter thinks she's going to get that call just based on what I saw on the look on her face.
So at the 4:33 mark, it's 40-13. Trinity Valley on their pace for that 82 a game.
Oh, no doubt about it. And Panola wants to keep his games in the 60s, and that's not looking good right now for Panola.
They're going to have a hard time getting there to the 60s at this point. There's a kick out. Amani Jenkins for 3. Not going to get it to fall. Picked up and controlled by Gibbons.
Got to follow the shots.
really want to close out this final 4 here. That's good D, down low. Oh, they're going to get her on the floor. Foul underneath.
Well, Tim, I look up again, and Panola's got 5 team fouls, and that's just the second on the Lady Cardinals. The Lady Cardinals have really played a clean game defensively thus far.
Yeah, they have. They've done a real good job staying away from foul trouble. Here's a look at it. Just came down over the top of the left. Amani got her with the left hand coming over the top. That's what the official saw. That blocking foul coming now. So it's evening out here in the second quarter at 5-3. But Panola definitely needs to attack the basket. You got to get in the paint. If shots aren't falling outside, you've got to go to the free throw line if you can't convert.
At halftime of this game, Tim, by the way, I think that all the Lady Cardinal alumni that are in attendance are going to be introduced. So if they are, we want to let their guys back in the control room know that may be going on. So we may have it back here and turn it over to the public address announcer so we can get the introduction of the former Lady Cardinals that are in attendance today.
That'll be fun. We'll have that for you. Oh,
she misses both, grabs the rebound and loses it uncontested. I don't mean that in a humorous way, but that's how it happened.
Looked like glad to see her pop up. She kind of got trapped in that arm behind her and went, pardon the term, but face plant comes to mind, face planted. That's the only time that I could say, yeah, I showed her that move, and it would be legit. But she does pop back up. Good to see that.
Didn't face plant it a few times, had you?
Don't look up face plant in the dictionary. You might see my picture. Sanderlin fighting for the loose ball and whistle underneath.
That's going to be free throws, though.
At the 3:40 mark, foul on number 42, Destiny Moore. So Moore has picked up her first. There's going to be free throws as Sanderlin will walk 94 feet.
It's been physical inside.
It has. And you touched on it earlier. Panola had an early advantage inside. That changed, though. Trinity Valley has been battling ever since that opening couple of minutes and has come back strong at the rebounding.
Lady Cardinals have missed 4 free throws thus far in this game.
Kira will come out as Liddy checks back in for Trinity Valley.
Kiara leads the contest with 5 of it, and she's averaging 12.8 on the season. She's about shooting her average, halfway through her average at about a half.
Good pass over. Tasia Stevens takes the ball up top.
10 on the shot clock.
Shot from the corner is good from Stevens. So Tasia makes it 41-16.
First three-pointer of the contest for Panola.
That just looks a lot different. 41-16 versus 41-13. I don't know what that does to my brain, but there's a 3 on the other side, not there, as April Edwards.
Well, it's a chance for Panola to get a little momentum. And I know they're not going to make up the difference in this final 2:45, you wouldn't think. But if they could go in and stay down 17 or 18, that would be a big plus.
There's a long 3. Stevens not going to have it. Oh, my goodness.
There's a rebound there for the taking for sure.
Everybody backed out their player on the rebound. Just no one was there to collect it. And they all gathered inside the paint. Trinity Valley trying to finish this thing out near flawless, man. They have played a great first half of basketball. Shot on the way, not there. Liddy can't get it, but there's a hustling Maddie Bush that tracks it down.
Yeah, Liddy kept that alive.
Absolutely, Liddy Mamba doing a great job down in the paint. April Edwards crosses her up. Baxter goes strong. Fouled, and she'll be going to the free throw line here. There's only 3 on the shot clock.
Well, Liddy, they did a great job of setting her up on the drive. April, I guess it was. And then Bree did a good job of getting in position for the rebound when I didn't think she really had position for the rebound.
Somehow knifed her way through there and made a play. So she'll be going to shoot at the stripe here.
Yeah, Brianna, I think, is 2 of 4 from the free throw line thus far here in this first half.
Gets that one to go.
Now with 5 in the contest, 5 points.
Shooting right at 60% free throws on the year. Here's a look at it on the foul. You see the foul. That rebound, though, was definitely impressive. Goes 2 for 2 on that trip. So now 4 of 6 here in the contest in the opening half of play.
Lady Cardinals have outscored Panola 19-9 in this quarter.
19-9, so see how they close out this final minute 45. Southall has been the difference for Panola.
Yeah.
Now, shuffle the feet there. That's going to be a turnover.
Chance for the Lady Cardinals to build on this lead. There's only been 1 3-pointer hit in this first half, which is a rarity if you think about it in women's college basketball today, and that belongs to Panola, and that was late in this quarter.
Approaching the final minute here in the first. Liddy for 3, not getting it to fall. Bush tapped it around, finally controlled by the Phillies. It's Wells on the drive. Going strong enough. Foul. It's going to be called on, I believe that's going to be on Bush. Now, that'll be her second foul here in the first half. So Maddie will sit. KJ pops back onto the floor.
1:05 left in the first half.
Again, we anticipate a pretty cool moment here at Historic Cardinal Gym at halftime. We'll probably take a quick break and then come back for a neat ceremony. We'll play that by ear, Benny. We'll see how that goes. 55 seconds to go here in the first half of play, and it's all Trinity Valley. Off the foot, out of bounds, and that was the pressure instigated by Mwamba. She had that in the back of her mind.
Yeah, another great job of defense by the Lady Cardinals, forcing the turnover now, and they can't play for the final shot, but they can run out the most of this clock that's left in the first half. Up comfortably right now, 43-16.
Trinity Valley is, and they've been on fire this afternoon. Remember, Panola comes in here today. They've been hot. They've won 5 straight. But Trinity Valley having a lot to say about that. Going strong, up off the window, doesn't get it to fall.
It's rare KJ misses those.
Yeah, that's one of her strengths, man. Her gifting is.
Now Panola can play for the last shot, or can they?
They will not be able to. They might get another crack at it as Mwamba goes up with the layup after the steal from KJ, and Mwamba will get the last point of the half. It's 45-16, all Trinity Valley. 45-16, Trinity Valley up big. So let's keep it right here. We'll turn it over to our public address announcer, Stephanie Gady, as she's about to announce guest in the house.
She's not talking about us. I think we got the Cardettes performing first.
Okay, the Cardettes are going to entertain you for a moment here. We'll step away, but we'll keep it live so you don't miss any of the action here. Cardinals.
Afternoon. We'd like to introduce them to you one by one. The first one that we'd like to introduce you to, Kathy Reeves Sutton. She played guard for the 1968 through 1970 teams. Give it up for Kathy Reeves Sutton. From the 1973-1975 teams, also a guard, Betsy Coker Anderson.
Betsy Coker Anderson is a member of the Cardinal Hall of Fame. And Tim, she was the first female scholarship athlete at Trinity Valley in Henderson County Junior College history.
From the same team, we'd like to welcome her teammate, point guard Sue Henderson Campbell from the 1973 through 75. Something very special about these three ladies, Kathy, Betsy, and Sue, were really the foundation of Lady Card basketball. These ladies played way before basketball scholarships were even a thing, and they played under C.J. Russell. Thank you, ladies, for being the foundation of Lady Card basketball. Now, our next alumni Lady Card player played from 88 to 89 and 90 to 91. She was a forward, Lisa Millsap. A shooting guard from the 89 through 1990 team, Renee Island Wooten. Now introducing power forward from the 1989 through 91, and she played in 94 to 96, Vantrese Williams.
Vantrese was an All-American in 1991 for Joe Curl's Lady Cardinals.
Got to be some memories popping into her mind as she walks back on the floor right now.
Power forward from 93 to 95, welcome Courtney Kalave.
Courtney played at Crossroads High School for Prissy Corley, and then she came on here and played for Kurt Butke and won a national title in 1994.
Our next alumni player, guard from 94 to 96, welcome Mia McCoy. Welcome back, a very special coach from 2000 to 2004, Yolanda Wells Brighton.
Yolanda was assistant coach of Michael Landers from the Lady Cardinals, won the national championship in 2004, and her son Vernon is now starting defensive lineman for the University of Texas Longhorns.
I did notice a little bit of the UT swag. I knew that would make
our next alumni basketball Lady Card from 2006 to 2008, a forward. Welcome, Darika Hill. She was a forward from 2011 until 2012 seasons. Kiana Flax.
Kiana's like one of my kids, Tim. She's played on the 2012 National Championship Lady Cardinal team. She played for my sister at Haltom High School, and Mandy Rogers, who played here in 1986. Mandy was ill today and couldn't be here.
That's really cool.
Got to get on that bird.
Great to have the memory of that.
Welcome our next alumni, a forward from 2000 to 2021, Taylor Hutchins.
Taylor was on the 2021 squad that went and played the national championship game. She got hurt in the semifinals, couldn't play for the championship game, and I still to this day say if Taylor had played in the national championship game, the Lady Cardinals would have national championship number 9.
I think there'd be another banner hanging here at Historic Cardinal Gymnasium.
And here comes one of my all-time favorite players from last year.
And we've got our last alumni member, the forward from 2022-2023, Destiny D-Mac.
D-Mac in the house.
Welcome back.
That's pretty cool.
But on last year's national runner-up team.
They were teammates last year as Liddy's out there with a former coach. Pretty cool.
What a great day this has been.
Give it up for all of our TVCC Lady Card alumni.
With all the current players and the former players, and as they get that all lined up, we'll step away. We still have the second half coming back after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
He passes it straight one.
That was amazing.
Oh my God.
CC immediately just having dominant control here.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
it's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
And welcome back to historic Cardinal Gym. We're at Leon Spitzer Court, and we are at halftime with the Lady Cardinals up 45-16. We just came through a ceremony in which about 12, 13 former Lady Cardinals were honored and recognized for returning today. And Tim, as they come back, they must see the more things change, the more things change, the more things stay the same, because the Lady Cardinals they played for were accustomed up to being up about 29 points at halftime, and here the Lady Cardinals are today. And I've got a number for you, Tim, that you always like these numbers.
I love the numbers. Wrap it on me.
Lady Cardinals have 45 points.
Okay.
No three-pointers.
That's a crazy number. But that does lead us into what we talked about beforehand, defense.
Oh, yeah.
And all of the defenses have turned that pressure into turnovers, which have resulted in layups, and that's 45-16 result we have. Which, by the way, isn't it a good thing that they were cruising along at 45-16? Not much time to be in the locker room after that ceremony.
And I guarantee you, if you gave Precious Ivy the option, a lot of three-pointers or defense and 45 points, she'll take the defense and 45 points every time.
Hands down. I just, you know your systems, and Coach Ivy, she loves to see the heart, because not only does the turnover lead to points, but the crowd, everybody feeds off of it. Everybody, and it's almost like a vicious cycle, because it continues to embolden itself.
Everybody's going to have an off shooting nights, but there's never no excuse to not play defense. There's just not.
Yeah, you can always tighten up the bolts defensively, and that's what they've done today, and they have been doing that over the last few weeks, and it has resulted in a 6-game winning streak, and on their way, looks like, to what would be 7. But still, you know, if you can put up 45 in one half, Panola could do the same, but they've got a lot of work to do.
They absolutely do. Panola coming average is 66.3, so they're going to have a big second half just to get to that average, and then would it be enough?
Yeah, we've talked about it so many times, how it comes down to what do you have in the tank after the comeback. But so far, Trinity Valley hasn't even let them sniff a comeback. So.
Well, and for the second half call, Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Glad to have you joining us here on a beautiful day in East Texas. And we are enjoying what we're seeing on the floor this afternoon. Beautiful start to this game. And right on cue, here comes Bree with a turnover. Looking down low, pass to Bree. The starter of it all could not get the point on the other end. Liddy trying to get that assist, but just rolls off the cylinder after Bree lost the shot.
Would have been fitting for Bree to get the point off the play, because she created the steal on the other end.
Yeah, that would have been terrific, but not to be this time. Trinity Valley does have possession, as they will be the benefactor of that turnover. Right in front of Benny there.
He wasn't coming my way.
I thought they were throwing to you in first. And Maddie says, I'll actually take that one. 14 on the shot clock. Baxter buckets, and that's nice.
Bree with the pass, but credit Brianna Baxter with reading the defense and seeing that they given her that little bit of space, and she just read the read, and Liddy saw her.
Lost her footing.
Credit the officials there. Typically, 9 out of 10 times they're going to call a foul there when someone trips.
Yeah, that was not a foul on a player there. You're right. That was just a lost their footing, tripped on their own, and credit to the officials. Just let it play. Here's Sanderlin. Goes up and under. Gets the bucket. Nicely done.
What a move. What a move.
Well, that was all footwork there. She started to pull the trigger and then realized no one's stopping me from getting up and under. So
she extended the drive.
Absolutely.
Bree got a little bit too much there.
Yeah, Bree gets called for the foul there, so that will be on number 11, first team foul. That's her second foul of the ballgame.
There used to be a point of panic about 5 weeks ago.
I do remember. Do I remember, you ask? I still have nightmares. Yeah, that was some tough sledding, but they made it through it and probably have benefited quite a bit, because the mental toughness of this team has got to be,
it's through the
roof. Yeah, the best way to say it.
Oh, a little push.
Speaking of through the roof, that one almost drove her through the roof, but Wamba for 3. Liddy knocking down the home run ball.
First three-pointer for the Lady Cardinals.
Trinity Valley just too much today. Shot not there. Sanderland takes a foul.
You know, Tim, when you're facing the uphill climb that the Phillies are, you've got to shoot, and you know you've got to shoot at extremely high pace.
Exactly.
And they're not doing that today.
Oh, and they're, unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a long second half for them.
If you're going to come into Cardinal Gym and knock off Lady Cardinals, you've got to shoot the ball extremely well or defend really, really well. And they're not doing the combination of the two today.
Yeah.
So it's just why it's added up to what it is right now.
Makes it for a very unpleasant bus ride home. Calling the shots, it's Davis, who will take the shot. Off the iron, not there. Baxter hustling, getting the rebound, finishing, and then
now look at Brianna Baxter, kind of like we do Devin Franklin for the Cardinal team. She does the little things that add up to big things for the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, she does, and gets a chance that time to get her name pounding on the board, at least flashing for the moment. Last touch by the Phillies, so Trinity Valley continuing on here. Man, it is lights out time here. Is Trinity Valley trying to put them away early, if they haven't already. I mean,
That scored them 9-1 thus far in this quarter.
Approaching 7 minutes to go. There's the shot from Edwards, not there. Tracked down by Baxter, and back to Edwards. April Edwards will get the two. The assist goes to Baxter.
Instinctively, Bree knew that April was cutting towards the goal.
That's just, man, they do some amazing telemetry. Baxter pulls that one out of thin air.
She's just dominating the boards.
Edwards crossing her up. Top to Davis in the paint. Grabbed that arm and then took one. Oh, boy. And then insult to injury, you don't even get free throws out of it.
That's tough there.
Couple of shots down in the paint to Liddy. Got a hold inside. Let's see who that'll be on.
Short against Stevens.
So Stevens will pick up her third foul. Three on the way. Not there. Tried to follow her shot, but Maddie couldn't get there in time. Whistle and a foul coming on Trinity Valley. It's going to be on April Edwards.
A little contact there from April. That's her first personal foul. To be a shooting foul will send Pane to the free throw line.
So 6:13 to go, still a long way to go in this one here. Third quarter, then the fourth. Might mention Trinity Valley men's action coming up following this game. We'll have that for you on the Cardinal Sports Network as well.
Huge game against Kilgore, and by that game, Tim, we're going to be honored to have Coach Leon Spencer as our halftime guest in that one.
Look forward to hearing from him. That one will go as well, so it's 56-19.
Tim, elsewhere in the Women's League today, Kilgore is at Paris, Coastal Bend's at Glenn, and the bigger game of the afternoon is Angelina's at TJC.
That's something to keep an eye on. We'll be watching that as well.
If TJC knocks off Angelina, the Lady Cardinals will be outright first place at the end of the day today if this score here holds.
There's a, oh my goodness gracious, April Edwards. Put it on display, my friend. That was well done.
I bet April Edwards needs to get some votes for MVP in this league. I'm telling you right now.
Kept alive, getting down on the floor, and Maddie.
Possession Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, that's as good as a turnover there as Maddie saw it and jumped on top of it. Go back on that last drive, and then looks left, drips right, and man, just the whole sequence was flawless.
She's just had so many moments like that this season.
She's so fun to watch.
Hard to believe this is our next to last Lady Cardinal home game of the season on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. We say that every year. It just goes so fast. But, you know, time flies when you're having fun. The Lady Cards are having fun right now as Wamba gets the bucket after Baxter somehow got it through to her in the paint.
Three-person game there. We talked about the two-person game. That was a three-person game.
And this is all Trinity Valley here. And that's not going to fall for South Hall. Foul inside. It's going to be on Baxter. So Bree will be checking out here momentarily.
A lot of bumping going on down low.
Now Bree picks up her third, and here comes number 3 for Trinity Valley. It's Imani Jenkins.
Yeah, Imani comes into the contest. She's just got 4 in the game. I say just 4. She had 34 in the last game. The Lady Cardinals have 60 points, so and are in great shape.
Yeah, when you have someone that had triples last week that were falling like rain, and now they only got 4, and you're up 60-19. That kind of speaks to the depth of your program, huh?
And an 8-player lineup.
Wow.
I guess it's all that matters if you got the right 8, huh?
Let's see. Oh, that one went down, and it said, "No, I'm not happy here. I'm coming back out." Popped out of there. So it's Trinity Valley up 40. The 440 mark. Edwards rattles it off the backboard.
Almost banked it in. Precious is asking for the foul, so there was contact on the shot. So are you not watching the game?
She may have a point on that one, I'm thinking. As a little arm bar, but yet the shooter ends up here on the scores row. We'll step away, take a quick timeout, come back with more after this. It's 60-20, Trinity Valley lead big here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
All Trinity Valley here on a Saturday afternoon in East Texas. I'm Tim Howard. Benny Rogers, your thoughts?
Well, Panola's pulled within 40.
Well, that is true. And that's only because of the easy math. That's what I think
that's
you're
easy
calling.
math, and that's not funny from a Panola perspective.
No,
I
it's a
get that,
tough
folks.
afternoon
That's a cheap trick to go for a cheap laugh. I apologize for that.
That was our attempted humor. No, in all kidding aside, though, Trinity Valley, as you see just some of the think back over some of the awesome defense we've seen, that's led to this point.
Well, we see some awesome defense, and we see some great passing displayed in tight quarters, especially by April Edwards today.
Yeah,
April has been on point as far as her passing goes.
Crisp passing, letting it fly, and Trinity Valley is going to be on the defensive side of the ball here to start this one. Liddy going to be taking on the big. It's thrown away. Here comes Trinity Valley as KJ up and good. Kennedy Johnson.
Kennedy now with 8 points.
Trinity Valley pouring it on here.
Liddy Mwama's got 17. Brianna Baxter's got 12.
And that's a good way to get an easy basket. It's just anymore. It just says, hey, we can do it the easy way or the hard way, but I'm going to go up to the basket here. Imani thought about 3. We'll let it fly. Imani Jenkins for 3. Imani said, let me have that baseline triple.
Imani now with 18 three-pointers on the season. 9 coming against Coastal Bend. That's a good job there by Panola of reading the defense.
Yeah, Dustin, he's got back-to-back baskets, so that'll help the scoring for Panola. Yeah, steal.
Oh, that's just careless in the backcourt there by KJ.
Wallfine draws the foul, so
it's going to be the 15th foul against the Lady Cardinals as well, so it'll be a shooting foul.
So that will go the free throw line here.
Maybe not. Well, Panola's not going to question. I'm not going to question.
Well, I'll tell you on the next one, it will be. Pulling up, Fane. You got a timeout. I think they're going to talk about it here.
It was a correctable error. The official just noticed it should have been a double bonus.
So free throws coming here after the fifth.
That's a good piece of officiating,
Yeah.
but recovery-wise, anyway.
Yeah, at least they fix her. I think it's a tendency in a game like this. It's easy to kind of lose your focus at some point. They did, but they caught themselves. So,
and I think that it doesn't matter because it's a 40-point game. But I mean, who's to say that there's not that comeback in them? I mean, nobody in their right mind would think that. But I mean,
you're right. You're right. And there's 2 for 2 there.
You can't say in all certainty that it's not possible.
Exactly. So you got plus when you only got 24 points at that point, you need free throw. I mean, you want all that you can get, right? I mean, sure. Some pressure coming here. Trinity Valley looking it over. Get it over with 3 seconds left on that time clock to get them. Knocked out of bounds off Panola. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Trinity Valley looking to improve to 20-5 on the year. They'll go to 10-3 with a win today. Still the fourth quarter to go after this. Jenkins for 3, right side. Amani Jenkins has back-to-back threes. She's got 10 points now.
10 in the game.
Knocked away, Mwamba. Down low. Good reverse. She was on the other side, got all the way across. Nice.
Hannah Young did a really nice job down and low on the paint body control. Panola hasn't quit. You got to give them that much. They're still hustling and playing deep for defending.
That was a big hustle play there as number 24, Malene Gu.
Lady Carter's concentration is lacking just a little bit. But credit Panola with a lot to do with that, though.
You know, Trinity Valley and Panola both coming in here red hot. Trinity Valley 6 straight, Panola 5 in a row. Nice look.
Oh.
Jenkins could not get the reverse.
Maybe try to get just a little fancy with it there.
Foul's going to be on number 24, Kennedy Johnson.
Pressure's going to bring her to the sideline just to get her attention, just to say, okay, you had it wide open, look at it. Let's make it easier, making it harder than it is.
Exactly there. So
you wind up getting a foul on the backcourt, and you got the double bonus going on. So,
and plus, you know, she's starting to heat up a little bit. Get those easy ones. I mean, you got back-to-back threes. Knock that down. You have yourself a quarter.
Panola's enjoyed its best quarter. They've scored 14 points in this quarter.
Was 1 of 2. 2 for 2 there. 1 of 2.
I got you, Tim.
Benny is all over it. I'm looking to my left for that deer in the headlights look. Trinity Valley about to have Jenkins back into the contest. Actually with a screen up top. KJ going strong. Kick out. Edwards for 3. Not there.
Pretty good look at it.
That was good. Good execution moving the ball around. Just got the shot they were wanting.
Bené's really had a good third quarter for Panola.
Yeah, she makes that there. Missed the easier shot, then bounces out a few feet farther and knocked it down.
35-point game now.
Going with the left. Sanderlin will get the bucket. Kiara Sanderlin with the left hand.
She's got 9. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter.
Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there, Kiara.
16 on the shot clock, 44.9 on the game clock.
Trinity Valley has put up 25 points here in the third. Nine on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. Got her trapped on the baseline. She got away from it. That is a shot clock violation.
Absolutely. Did not hit the rim.
That's beautiful, man. When you think about it, you're up 70-33, and you force a shot clock violation. Nobody's quitting on this defensively.
No, they are not.
They are working it all the way through. Edwards over the timeline, dialing it up with 18 seconds left here in the third. Let it run down. Waiting for coach to give them the go. 6 on the clock. Going strong, pulling up, shooting, not getting it to fall, and that's how the fourth quarter will start. 70-33 when we come back. It's all Trinity Valley here at Historic Cardinal Gym. We've got the fourth quarter coming up for you on the Cardinal Sports Network.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
It's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Trinity Valley getting it done again in the third quarter. Benny, you had a great point off air just a couple of moments ago.
The scoring has been consistent, Tim. 24, 21, and 25. If you could draw, any coach in America would take that consistency over 3 quarters and for the duration of a game.
Yeah, as you look to the fourth quarter now, you know, if you're in Panola side of things, Panola has got to find some kind of answer.
We just saw that play we were talking about, Tim, the pass from April Edwards to Bree Baxter. And it's been on display all day from April Edwards.
Look at this. They just continue to find different players. I mean, you can't, we talked about you can't just shut one person down. There's eight on this team that they can all light you up any way or shape and form, and they've done it at some point in the season.
Here are the scoring totals for the Lady Cardinals. And all 8 have scored 17, 2, 10, 9, 12, 8, 4, 8. Who are you going to stop?
Yeah, you may stop one person a couple of possessions, but somebody else is lighting you up all the way across the board. So we're set for the fourth quarter, 70-33. And back to action. Panola has possession to start this fourth quarter. Working around the screen, Baxter. And then trying to clear up top. There's a good drive from Fanag. Goodness. She saw the double team coming and skirts to the left to get to the basket.
I've been impressed with her play here this second half for the Phillies. And you can see where she's going to be of trouble down the line because she's just a freshman.
Yeah, she does a great job getting there. Has a chance for a three-point play.
The game is probably just now, this is deep into her freshman season, is slowing down to the point to where she's getting it probably.
Yeah, you would think it's going to continue to slow down for her now. Like you mentioned, that is a fine young athlete there. Completing on a three-point play. And when you stop and think about it, you only got 33. When you get a chance for a three-point play, that's huge. Going right back down, and Trinity Valley getting more points. And this time, it's Sanderlin.
Yes, Kiara's now got 11.
Oh, high screen up top, put Baxter on the floor.
And Kiara's got a foul. No, they're going to call her on Amani.
Amani coming hard as well.
That's her third personal foul. Team second.
Seen flashes of Imani today, really putting it on display herself.
Tim, we don't know how this game, well, we certainly feel like the Lady Cardinals are going to win this game, of course, but it's going to be interesting to see where the point total winds up for Panola, because the Lady Cardinal defense has really been consistent over this last 6 games and given up about 50 points a game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Now, free throws would help that, but you're right, man. That's been the difference in this 6-game winning streak. You got those totals handy over the next little bit. Let's work them in, because they have continued to be dominant defensively. Right now, moving that ball around the perimeter, shot on the way won't go.
Just working backwards from the previous game, the Lady Cardinals are 38, 52, 56, 54, just the last 4 games alone.
Yeah, you're holding a team in the 50s and you're averaging 80. You're going to have a 6-game winning streak. That's good movement down low, getting the ball into the hands of Hannah Young.
Panola continuing to work, though.
You're right. You mentioned it a couple of minutes ago, and they have not went away as Baxter gets it down low. Wrong angle, gets the rebound, and she'll go to the free throw line here.
Well, here's the thing about Panola. They know that there may be a third meeting with the Lady Cardinals coming up in the Region 14 tournament in Tyler in the middle of March. And you want to end on a positive note and put together the things that you know will work well against the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's one of the things that they'll be trying to work on in the next 8 minutes here. Let's figure some things out. Baxter back at the stripe gets that one to fall.
She's now got 13. Lady Cardinals led by Liddy Mwamba with 17.
That one will go. All Trinity Valley today here on Alumni Day, as 12, 13 players were honored at halftime today. It was a really cool moment for sure.
It was. Panola's not backing down. I enjoy seeing that about Panola coming in here. And Precious is not enjoying it quite as much as I am, I think.
She says, look, we're going to talk this over. So we'll step away and let them. It's 74-41. Trinity Valley leading big over Panola here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Cardinals up 74-41 here with a good look there at Coach Ivy drawing it up in the huddle. Benny, you and I were talking here a few moments ago before the break about the strategy here of Panola getting ready for Region 14 tournament just a few weeks away. So you may not be able to make up a 33-point deficit in 7 minutes plus, but you can work towards that next game.
Yeah, you certainly want to have a positive finish against the Lady Cardinals, because you played mature place and you lost 69-56, but you thought that you were pretty pleased with the way your effort you played. You weren't pleased with the first half of this one, no way, no how today, but if you can finish strong here in this fourth quarter, that gives you something to build on.
So Trinity Valley took a timeout to discuss just, hey, let's not let all our hard work, oh my goodness. Amani with a bullet, and then Liddy couldn't get it to connect.
Yeah, nice pass from Amani Jenkins, but Liddy just missed the easy underhander.
Great job to corral that one from Young. Back to Hannah Young, shot, no good. Rebound, Sanderlin gets it to Edwards. Lady Cards trying to push. Going up, drawing the foul, almost connecting a three-point play opportunity, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah. April will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's got 8 points in the game, 6 in the first half, just 2 in this second half. Lady Cardinals led 70-33 after 3 quarters, leading now 74-41. So it's been a better start to the fourth quarter for Panola.
First free throw is good. Miss on the second chance, so Panola trying to run off the miss. Getting it down low, might have got an extra step. Renee pulls down the rebound. Trinity Valley men hosting Kilgore in the following this one. We look forward to having that on the Cardinal Sports Network. 5 on the clock, drive, shot, and a foul here.
It's going to go against Kiara Sanderlin. That's going to be her first personal foul. 3rd team foul, 6:54 left in the contest.
So into the ball game. Here comes Maddie Bush. She'll come on for Liddy.
Yeah, Maddie's got 4 points. Liddy's got a team high 17.
Trinity Valley been on the works defensively all day. There's an offensive foul here coming against Wells.
Panola with 1 3-pointer in the contest. The Lady Cardinals have 3, 2 belonging to Imani Jenkins.
4th foul on Wells, so they'll have to keep that in mind.
Both teams have 3 team fouls here in this 4th quarter with the 6:41 mark.
Working a little clock, just get past in the corner. Drive Sanderlin all the way up. Oh man, they have missed a bunch of gimmies underneath. Hey, that lost that ball, and she's going to be going over the line, back court. It's like the ball just would not cooperate with her there. Trinity Valley had something to say about that, by the way.
Yeah, they did. That's the scary thing, though, is the Lady Cardinals have got 75 points on the board. And, boy, some of those point-blank shots that we call them, they just have not fallen in today, especially early on in this contest.
Yeah, you could be looking at 85 very easily with 6 minutes to go. They've had the performance. Let's see how they attack here. Edwards for 3. April Edwards for 3. Man, she's...
Any questions?
She says, let me take a crack at this. Flirting with the 80-point mark with 6 minutes to go.
They might hit their average today.
I think they got a pretty good chance at it. Going up and under with the left is good for go. Mellon go.
Not a little resistance there from the Lady Cardinals.
Mellon out of Tel Aviv, Israel, playing at Panola. KJ. Oh boy, KJ paid for that one. Should be going to the free throw line. No stop at the ER first. She'll go right to the line. But the look said, man, look, oh boy.
I was hesitant that you had called that correctly because they called it the foul on 24, and it was against Panola's 24, and KJ also wears 24. So
oh, okay.
I said, Tim's really jumping out there on this one.
I'm jumping out there. You know, I've missed a many in my days, but I just followed the trail of blood on that one.
KJ has 8 in the game after missing that first free throw. Lady Cardinals have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double digits.
Shoot at the middle with KJ. Shoot it. Oh. I mean, she took the shot there, man. I got to be a little fuzzy after that. So hopefully she's shaking it off, though. There's a 3 on the way and good for Wells.
Second 3-pointer for the Phillies.
Approaching 5 minutes to go in this one. All Trinity Valley all day long. KJ, kick out to Amani. Left wing, 3 on the way, not there.
Got to follow your shot.
That's when that's a teachable moment. They'll have some things they can definitely work through on this.
Lady Cardinals with just 8 points in this quarter. Just as I spoke of their consistency.
Well, I think I amened you way too much, though, because, yeah.
I said it off air. Tim did egg me on to say it on.
There's a good rebound and clear out there for Bush. Edwards hit a 3 last time. This time inside the perimeter. Kick out. KJ for 3 on the way. Not there. Pulled down by Destiny Moore. She'll give way to Wells. Knocked away, Edwards on the run. Amani's setting up over on that back side.
April with 12 points thus far. Lady Cardinals becoming deliberate on offense.
Pulls up outside the 3-point line. April Edwards for 3.
Her second 3-pointer, team 5th 3-pointer, all in the second half for the Lady Cardinals.
Equals now looking at a 15-point game. Timeout taken by the Phillies. It's going to be a full timeout at the 3:33 mark, 81-48. TVCC leading big. We'll step away. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. the relentless grinding pain, slows you down, and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Let's just say during that timeout, when the Lady Cardinals up 81-48 with 3:33 left in the game, Precious Ivy was continuing to coach her team.
Just a little bit.
Either that or she was critiquing Tim Howard. I'm not sure. But
It could be both. It could be both. You know, the equipment we have is stellar. You can't hear anything when you take outside of these headphones. But I heard every bit of that. You know, so the coaching continued at the 3:33 mark, 81-48. TVCC going to close this one out and get ready for what we'll have one more broadcast of Lady Cardinal basketball this season. A long way to go in their season. A long three on the way. Amani Jenkins not there, but KJ is. A rebound, and the putback is good.
KJ now in double digits with 10. Tim, I'm going to tell you something Kurt Butke used to tell me a long time ago when his squad was dominating.
Yeah.
He did my office and would be talking about the final scores and everything.
Uh-huh.
And he'd always tell me, Benny, Trinity Valley final score matters. Or when the league sees the final score, it matters.
Good point. Big point. Yeah.
He always said that. Well, not always said that to me, but he said that to me often.
Enough that it resonated and stuck all these years later. That's what we're looking at today. Man, eyebrows will be raised when you see, oh, they were playing good basketball. Went in there at 5 straight and took a shellacking.
And they're holding the people in the 50s because they know that's the Trinity Valley way.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're, still 2.5 to go, so they should get in the 50s with no problem, you would think, but they may not make the 50s. That's been the kind of day it's been defensively for TVCC.
The story goes, it was in December, the final game of the Christmas before the holiday break. Kurt and his Lady Cardinals went down and I think beat Angelina by 25. And Kurt didn't want to run the score up on anybody, and he wouldn't run the score up on anybody. He wanted his team to perform at the top of their level and win by as much as they can. And he was so frustrated they only won by 25 that he came back and put his kids through a boot camp for the next remainder of the holiday break because he got their attention. And when they did, they went on to win games by 30 and 40 points in the second half of the season.
That does kind of sum it up, doesn't it? 2:28, 85-48. Trinity Valley getting it done today. See if they can hold tough with that defense. Keep it going. And if you're not going to be able to get a layup, you're going to be having trouble getting there. That's great defense.
Maddie Bush with great defense there.
Monty dishing. Pass off underneath from Baxter out to Bush. Bush shot on the way, not there. Rebound is taken by Young.
It's a nice job that time by Monty Bush Jenkins, though. Lady Cardinals deserved points out of that effort.
So with a little under 2 to go, still trying to get past that into the 50s. That won't get it done. Jenkins will rebound, clearing it out. Monty getting set up here with Baxter now. Cuts across, goes strong to the basket. Doesn't get it to fall. At minimum, in probably a different setting, free throws come in there. Shot on the way, won't go. Rebound, cleared out. Maddie got it knocked away as she was trying to go to Edwards.
Well, Lady Cardinals were really missing easy shots today.
Davis. Well,
you'll find nobody crying for the Lady Cardinals with 85 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, running the clock here. There's still 13 on the clock. Long three, not there.
That's just setting up a situation that you may come late in the game when you have to have something at the end of the game, Tim.
Exactly. It's always a teaching moment. Final 35 seconds to go in this one. Long three-pointer there, not there. Oh, rebound.
Rebounded 25 feet away from the goal. That's the easiest rebound you'll ever get.
They're not going to get there. They're not going to get to the 50 mark. Trinity Valley ought to be able to dribble this thing out. 85-48. All Trinity Valley today. Cardinals will win their 7th consecutive ball game. Panola coming in, winning 5 straight, but that'll end today here at home. Benny, your final thoughts here as Trinity Valley gets the win.
15-15 standoff in the fourth quarter, which is not good enough when you're down 40 points if you're Panola looking at it. Panola drops to 13-12 overall, 6-6 in conference play. Lady Cardinals will protect their number 12 national ranking. They go to 20-5 overall, 10-3 in conference play. Could be in first place all along at the end of the day, depending on what happens in the Angelina Tyler game. Here's the great thing about it, Tim. Lady Cardinals have a huge game at Kilgore next Saturday. They have an open date on Wednesday to get ready for that. They get a full week to get ready for Kilgore. And folks, we'll have the men's game coming up for you here at 4 o'clock. It'll be taking on Kilgore in a huge game. So for Tim Howard and the entire Cardinal Sports Network team, we're going to step away for a few minutes, and we'll be back in about 25 minutes with Cardinal men basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network.